like us, yet another episode in How PLU, People Like Us, Live. Each weekly episode spotlights various aspects of rock alt living. Today's guest is Gabrielle Waite, better known as Gabby Glam. And we're talking about, here's the thing, in Jamaica, I like to say when people ask what the dress code is, you know, they're packing to come to Jamaica for an event. And they're like, oh, you know, how do Jamaicans dress? You know, what do I pack? And I say, it's very simple. We dress to go to the bathroom. What has happened? Funnily, I mean, page 2 is 20 this year. And I dare say that things, I mean, with amusement, I've enjoyed the change that we've seen. We continue to dress to go to the bathroom because, listen, let's not get it twisted. Our parents, grandparents, went to the UK on the Windrush and taught the Brits how to dress. Yes, I'll say it again. Yes. You know, if you look at the images, the sharp, dapper suits, I mean, you know, the razor seams, I mean, you know, really the hats. We always understood the importance of putting ourselves together.
We always understood the assignment.
But now, when you have an event, and we're not talking about a wedding and a bride here. Now, when there's an event, it's called hair, makeup, and even stylist. So I think you're part of that movement as well, Gabby.
Definitely. And can I tell you, we Jamaicans, and before we even get to the event starts at home.
Correct. Can you just tell us a bit more about the event starting at home? In fact, it starts weeks before because
there's our preparation.
You have to decide what you're going to wear.
Yeah, what you're gonna wear. Okay, I need to make my appointments because I need to be wearing my hair, my nails, my makeup, the lashes, everything. we want to make sure that we get it right. And what I love about us is that we go all out. Right? So when we have persons coming to visit us and them just have on them little flip-flop and them just like,
and we're like, excuse me, where are you going?
They'll see us dressed up and they're like, where are you going? The supermarket. I love to people watch and go to the supermarket because of how we put ourselves together. But when it comes onto an event, we love the getting ready process.
Correct.
That is just our overall experience. We put on our robes and then we get our hair done, we get our makeup done, and even for makeup we do it based on the event. So if it's an outdoor event or if it's an indoor, you know, you have your soft glam, you want to dress yourself a little bit, you want to have some play with your metallics, and that is, I appreciate and love that so much. And I feel like persons don't realize that's just a part of who we are. And I think that also stemmed from even just going to church on a Sunday. Everybody wants to put the Sunday's best. That is when you wear your fancy hats and everything. And we have just scaled and taken that just from outside of going to church on a Sundays, but going to the supermarkets. You have an event. Okay, I'm gonna go event after work. You're gonna go home, you're gonna change, you're gonna freshen up, get your makeup done, and then you head out. But we don't want to ever look pop down.
Well, there are days when you do look pop down. Saturdays at my supermarket, yes. But it has now spawned businesses and it has spawned young entrepreneurs like yourself. Tell us about your journey into the business of makeup.
So for me, it started from my mom because my mom's she's a retired makeup artist. So yes, she started doing it, doing bridal makeup, but then she started to go into the event makeup as well. And what I found is that I loved how it made women feel. I loved that end result.
Oh, you have to say that again.
Yeah, man. I feel like I don't even call myself a makeup artist anymore. I call myself that energy shifter.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, because the thing about it is that you come to them, they probably feel down, they feel a little pop down, but the moment after you've gotten them ready and they look in the mirror, that confidence, it's just undescribable. And that is what I love about it the most. And the moment you just feel down, you just want to get your makeup done. And I'm just so grateful to just be in the industry, to even meet other persons. And
because you do a lot of development. I mean, you go to a lot of shows overseas.
Yes, so I go to a lot of shows overseas, and it's crazy how much we're able to really learn from these persons, and then still be able to tide what we're learning,
correct,
and carry it home, and then put our own little version and twist to it. And even for me, I think that is how I even came up into product development, even in the beauty industry, because I've seen, okay, I'm understanding the market and how development works overseas, but I'm like, okay, how can I make it special here? How can I still represent brand Jamaica? And for me, that is even how I even got into the castor oil, the Jamaican castor oil, and seeing the beauty.
The black castor oil.
Or that is our black gold.
Exactly.
It is. And what's crazy about it is that we're nowadays.
So I love that. So you're in the business, you're developing yourself. You go overseas, you check and see what's happening in the market, and what's lovely is that you're not trying to do what they're doing.
I'm not trying to do what we're doing. What I'm trying to see is, okay, how can I build us? Because we are such, our rock is gold.
I couldn't agree with you more.
And there's so many elements. People say, okay, yes, there's the food, there's the culture, but we have so many ingredients that we could really utilize and put in our beauty industry and in our products. So even with the Jamaican castor oil, that is like, it's luxury because it's rooted in our Jamaican culture. It's been now what we consider as a trend in clean beauty. It's been a staple in our lives It's been a staple. So now what I am trying to do now is to redefine how we view Jamaican castor oil, package it well, place it, because even with luxury, it's not just about how it looks.
Oh, it's marketing, it's packaging. It's at the end of the day, it's how it makes you feel.
Exactly. It is how it makes you feel. And I think that is, it's simplicity with intention. And because of that, I want to make sure that it's not just a regular mascara or a brow gel, but it has the Jamaican castor oil in there. So it's really nourishing your brows, it's growing your lashes, and it's performing while it's still allowing you to look well, but it's just also, you start to feel that home, that Jamaican-ness, and you feel that luxury that we actually have. And that's what I am also trying to create with my products, and really just taking advantage of what we have here.
You started with your lip gloss.
Correct.
Right? So how did you really, so I mean, the markets really responded well to that.
Yes.
But tell us about the black castor oil, because as I said, when I first heard about it, I was like, oh, great. The gel.
Yes.
Especially the eyebrow gel, because it's nourishing. It's great for you.
It is.
And that is really our black gold, as you just said.
It is our black. It is.
So talk to me about the moving from the lip gloss to the eyebrow gel to the mascara, both made with the black castor oil.
Correct. So with the brand, I focus on simplicity, making makeup easy for the everyday on-the-go woman. That's how I started with the lip glosses. So my glam girls who are my clients are like my guinea pigs, so I'm getting feedback in terms of what it is that they want to see, what it is they like, while also just traveling and learning from other beauty brands, okay, what is really happening, and how I can really learn and bring that back here. So it's merging the two. And when the lip glosses, they performed so well. I remember we started off with 300, and this was during COVID.
Yes.
Thought that it wasn't gonna. It was so COVID was the March of 2020. I launched it in January. The first week in January, I started with 300, and I was just like, boy, does this even make sense? We started with it, and in the first 2 weeks, the 300 were finished. So it was also just very important to also listen to my audience, and listen to our people, to say, okay, what it is that they want to see next, what is that they want what they want. And at that point too, I was just like, okay, I want to not just be focused on just a Jamaican cosmetic line, but a Jamaican cosmetic line with a purpose,
with intention.
And as I said, I feel like that is really where the luxury part really starts to come in. So
And there's a narrative, there's a story behind
there is a story. There is a story behind the product. So now everything that is focused, it's focused on with intention and how we can really raise the awareness about Jamaica from a beauty perspective.
So that we can add to the whole wellness. That we can definitely, the Rock as a destination for luxury.
Correct.
Great relaxation, great food, and an eyebrow gel that actually thickens and works. I mean, I'm so excited about the product because it is a brilliant product.
Thank you.
And as you said, the packaging is really excellent. I do more of the glam gel than I do the mascara because I wear glasses. But I mean, you see,
and this one is the
it's just, you open it, you see it's nice and gooey with the
so that's the clear
gel.
one. So it really tames your
brows.
brows.
I mean, and the packaging is lovely. Talk to us about, was it trial and error?
It was definitely trial and error because at the same time you have to really understand the product and how it's gonna work with the other ingredients that you're using. So you really want to make sure that, and you still want to make sure that the Jamaican castor oil is really the primary ingredient.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So it was definitely lots of trial and error. Okay, how can we really make it work and really perform? And when you're actually being able to see the difference while still being able for it to actually perform from a makeup standpoint. Correct. As well, right? So we have the tinted brow gel, so it can allow your brows to look more full and it's easy to apply. So you just go with the strokes, follow the brow hair strokes, and it will naturally fill it in for you. So we want it to be simple. We want you to be able to see the strokes and for it to still look like hair-like strokes and be natural, but for it to still be able to perform. So we don't want the brows to look too shiny or oily, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So it was a lot of trial and error in figuring it out and finding the right middle ground for everything to just merge and be one to perform the way how I've always wanted it to perform. And what nothing warms my heart more than getting the feedback to say, oh my gosh, Gabby, I'm actually seeing where my lashes have grown.
And the brows have gotten thicker.
And the brows have gotten thicker. And that is what I want. That is what I want persons to see when they see Gabby Glam, to see the cosmetic line, to be like, okay, this is a brand.
It's a holistic brand.
It's a holistic brand. It's a brand that works. It has intention. It has purpose. And it's not just about making money or anything, but it's really about building brand Jamaica. So
and that's what we're about. And people like us. Another definition of luxury: black castor oil. See you next time.